Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to episode 11 of Chasing Rank 1 in Solo Standard. So in the last episode, I lost both my games and lost my Grand Champ rank and went back down to Champion 3 Division 3. So in this episode, 2 more wins will get me back in the Grand Champ most likely. So yeah, let's just get right into the games and hopefully we can get back there. Alright, so getting into game 1, pretty solid lobby. I have Moses on my team, who's another pro player, so this should be a good game. I feel pretty confident going to this one. I also have a Season 3 Grand Champ, never heard of him, but you know. There's a lot of Grand Champs out there. Probably a good player, though. So right there, I see Moses plays it to the side. He probably knew that I was going to get beat there, which I was. So that was good for him to play it to the side. He does miss, though, so I decided to rotate back. Probably the smarter play. And there's not really a shot for them there, so we're good. My pop actually ends up getting dunked, but looks like a pretty free ball from Moses. So I see he's dribbling it up. Probably going to make a pass middle, and he does. And, yup. Decided to start the game off with a bang. That was a good pass from Moses, and yep, able to drop it right in. I made it pretty hard on myself putting it that high off the backboard, but I was able to reach it. Gotta make sure I auto save the replay, dude, just so I can put that in a montage or something. And hit right to me, so I decided to dribble it out. My first touch was pretty bad. It just kind of went flat. Probably not the best thing to do right there. I wanted to probably carry it, at least to flick it or something, but a ball, you can't do much with a ball that's rolling flat, and you can see it didn't really get us anywhere. So right there, I decided to take a slow 50-50. Turning around, I would have just had a 50-50 anyway, so I decided to face it from my side. Ends up being fine. And a dribble there for my teammate gets blocked, so but I'm able to just pick it up. I saw Moses there, and he probably would have went for it if I didn't go, but I had a better angle, so I decided to take that spot, and he decides to rotate back. Good challenge from Moses. I think he's able to get a follow-up hit on the wall. Yeah. He ends up missing, though, so I'm just able to take it anyways. I slammed it off the wall. That almost went in, and Moses almost had a follow-up on the ball that just missed. And right there, I saw the ball's right at me, but I decided to make sure to play it to my teammates. And it actually ends up working out pretty well for us because it just kind of long shots right into our goal. But yeah, I angled my car so it would just deflect without even having to move, just deflect straight to the left where both my teammates were. And Moses has just grabbed the boost and he's just able to launch it down. And defensive misplay gives us a goal. So teammate doesn't go for the kickoff. He actually ends up going late and still gets a hit on it somehow. I think the guy stopped to try to dribble and he didn't expect us to be there. And right there, that was probably going to be on net. I don't know if it would have had the speed to go in, but my teammate gets a missed touch anyways, and it didn't go in. I think they would have had it anyways, but I also think he could have made a touch that was better and more on net or shot. The pass middle, I'm guessing he didn't expect it to actually go through and go out. I kind of thought as well that it was probably just gonna get blocked by them, but he wasn't able to read that either. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't get dunked there. So like a pinch there is probably the worst thing because there's a good chance you can get unlucky and it just kind of goes in your net or right to the other team. So I made sure I hit it over him, even if it wasn't the best hit. Wanted to challenge early since I'm the first one up in rotation, and my other teammate, I think it was Moses, was rotating back. So I made sure I went early, and I'm able to get a block on it. And I'm a potato, I guess. So I skipped the replay, but basically, pretty sure I just backflipped. I'm not really sure what I was thinking there. I did play this game like 2 days ago. This solo standard game, so I don't remember what I was thinking or what happened. That was a misplay from me though. I should have hit it. I'm gonna wait back here because both my teammates are pretty aggressively positioned right now. One for a bump, the other one was just jumping through the air, so I decided to wait back. And I'm getting demoed there. I'm pretty sure I got that boost though, so that's not that bad. And I'm able to spawn back and just get another boost anyways. So right there I got bumped on my launch, so that kind of messed up my shot. I still kind of recovered though and was able to get it on net, but it was not nearly as good as I think it would have had. Here I see Moses has a dribble, so I had to position center for him just in case he wants the option to pass it middle, but he doesn't take that option, which is fine. I'm just there just as an option. And yeah, I don't know what I just did here. I'm pretty sure I didn't expect this kind of flick. Alright, so yeah, he ruined the first flick. And for some reason, his follow-through positioned him perfectly to dunk me because I kind of pre-jumped. You know, because if he got a good flick and I was predicting what he actually did, I would have got destroyed. So I just had to guess which way, and I ended up getting destroyed anyway. So yeah, it happens, I guess. I don't know if Moses is gonna beat that. Yeah, it looked like Moses wasn't gonna get that, so I just waited, and I'm able to follow up off the post bounce. It didn't look like that was in, so I just kind of chilled. If it was gonna be in, me jumping at it, I probably wouldn't have hit it anyway. So that was just had to hope. Actually, I was able to get an interesting dunk there. He probably didn't look from his POV that I had that. And right here, I'm not sure what I did there, but I'm able to pinch it through somehow. That's kind of weird. I think I just missed one time, and then it threw me off completely. So a miss from the other team allows me to go up, but the other two players on the other team were ready for the miss as well, and we get there at the same exact time. I noticed right now that they're flying around the ball. Just unfortunate to put it right off the crossbar. Also, not as unfortunate as it could have been. I mean, as it is, because I really just missed the shot. But I was trying to get really good placement on it because there was a guy in net. I just ended up missing. And that was sketchy from my teammate. I'm pretty sure he came from the top of the goal, fell down in front, and was able to actually get a hit there. So that was interesting. I'm surprised he was able to actually get that. Honestly, I remember in that moment, I was like, GG. It's over. He missed. Or he wasn't there. And yeah, I'm probably just going to dribble this to pop it over one. And that's going to drop. He probably would have had a shot there, actually, but we were lucky it was 0 seconds. It was pretty fortunate that was the hit time ran out. So yeah, right here, he hits it right out to me. I'm pretty sure Moses was there, and what he was doing was good. He was kind of like baiting a hit, and I was able to get a hit on a follow-up, so that was good. I bumped one out. Unfortunately, there was another one back, and I bumped the wrong guy. I really wouldn't have been able to bump the other guy anyways. I just got that bump because I was in position for it the way I was normally rotating. So if I did bump the other guy, it would have been probably a goal, but what are you going to do? Can't bump everybody in the game while staying in good positions. It's pretty hard to do that. Here I got a delayed flip off like my jump, and I'm able to hit it off the backboard, but they were able to read it either way. I kind of expected them to read it. That's more of one of those things I'm just trying to like make them waste boost, or just to get thrown out of the play, get at least one, make it so it's easier for us. They have less advantage. Like sometimes just putting the ball in a hard spot where you know the other team's probably going to hit it anyways does work out. And good play from Moses. He actually ends up getting that goal. I didn't remember if that was where we scored, but he was able to actually just backboard that off the crossbar for himself, or set it up off the crossbar for himself and finished open net. So good solo play from Moses to finish the game there. And yeah, I can see why our teammate was he wasn't contributing as much, but he was Diamond 2, the lowest ranked player in the lobby. That's pretty tough being in that spot. You're two ranks below everybody on the other team, and you're 3 ranks and 4 ranks below your teammates. So that's kind of hard spot to be in. We're able to win anyways, so GG. So after that game, we went up to rank 51 on the leaderboards. That is really close to my main account, which is at number 44, which is only 10 points difference. At the time I recorded this a couple days ago, my rank was only at 44, but now I think it's within the top 10 on my main account. So yeah, let's just see if we can get up there in this series. So into the game 2, we have a lovely Aquadome game. Everybody in this game is wearing a title, I believe, except for myself. Actually, no, 1 Rocketeer, but yeah, 2 ESL monthly elites on the other team, Pepiopi and Haku. I do recognize them. Yeah, this should be a decent game though. We'll see how it goes. So I spot this air dribble. I decide to hit it down into the left because I see he's trying to dunk me because he knows I'm there, and I'm just able to hit it around him. As long as I think about where I'm hitting it there while he's air dribbling it on me, it should be pretty easy to hit it around him. Just I don't want to not pay attention to him because that's usually when I get dunked on and stuff like that. So really weird hit from him. I just take a 50-50 though. I don't know if that guy's wearing a white hat or not. I don't know. It doesn't matter, but that'd be kind of interesting. And that was a good passing play from them. Gotta give them credit. I probably should have gotten a better contact on here, maybe. I don't know. Actually, the better choice would have been to be ready for that and challenge, but honestly, I wasn't expecting a pass like that. So that was a good pass. They outplayed me there. I almost got the pre-jump save, but it didn't happen whatsoever. So deciding to go back here, letting my teammate rotate up. Wanted to make sure I was in net just in case he does get beat there, which he barely doesn't get beat. Misplay from the other team, but they're able to recover anyways from behind. Bad shot from me. I probably should have gotten a better, like at least a shot that could have been used as a pass, but it was so far across that no one's doing anything with that. Bad decision right there, probably to go up for that. Definitely could have waited or fake challenged, and instead I just went straight for it, and he's able to pop it over me. So made it pretty easy to get outplayed there. My teammate, who has Whiff Squad in his name in brackets, so that's not a good sign. He ends up almost backboarding for the other team, but luckily I was close enough to get there. I go for the demo there. I was ready for a redirect to like cut in and take a shot, but since he doesn't pass to me and he hits it at the other team, I just demo the guy who tries to dribble it, and we're able to sort of get possession off that. Not really though, they end up getting the ball back anyways. I take one out of the game with that hit, and I decided to take the boost and go back. Both my teammates look like they were eager to go up. Good 50-50 for my teammate. All three of the people on the other team did not respect my shot there, and they thought I was going to hit it off the wall, or I don't know if they didn't respect it, but they just didn't think I could get it, or they thought I was going to hit it off the wall for a pass. I just make sure I get that angle. It wasn't the most beautiful shot in the world, but since it's on net and nobody was there, and even though there were three people that could have been there, and it goes in. So good 50-50 for my teammate as well. I decided to go back there. The play didn't look really good. So far, there's been a couple opportunities to go for passes, but they haven't happened yet. It is solo standard though, so you can't always expect your teammates to be aware of your positioning. So right here, good bounce. At least it looked like a good bounce, but I realized that it wasn't. I would have gotten nothing there, and I leave it. Teammate actually almost gets a pretty good double tap from me leaving it though, so that was probably the smarter idea. It got saved though, but it was close. Here I decided to wait, and I didn't know what was going on there. Actually, Haku messed up his teammate there on the wall, but we're able to let my teammate go, and he's able to get it. So far I've been in the back most of the time, I feel, but that's usually fine. Like I said in I think last episode, honestly I have more success when my teammates like to go for the ball more and they aren't super passive, and I'm more just waiting because I kind of trust myself on defense more than my teammates. No disrespect, but I just feel pretty confident in the back. A lot of teammates in solo standard do make bad decisions, especially on defense. Bad decisions on offense aren't as deadly as bad ones on defense, so yeah, I'd rather be in the back. My hit kind of just got returned. Probably not the best play from me, but I'm able to just bump the guy who's sending it down. He kind of just gives it back to us anyways, so teammate made probably a poor decision to go up for that, but I'm just waiting back. Like I said before, he made a bad decision, but if he was on defense for that, he would have got scored on, but he didn't get scored on because I was back and he was just going for that on offense. So like a bad decision on offense just could hurt, but it's not as bad. So yeah, so far this game's been pretty weird. There's been a lot of like just handing the ball to the other team. Happens a lot in solo standard, but especially in this game it's been happening, I've noticed. I'm able to get this clear down, I think. Yeah, here we go. So this, I feel like my teammate should pass it middle here. I think he was a little off on the ball. I don't really know. A little confusing gameplay. Just a little more confusing gameplay. Just it's what everybody loves. The last back, I wanted to wait to see what he'd do. I didn't know if he'd power shot or if he'd pass it. I actually ended up reading the pass but hitting it right to the other team. Luckily, he didn't really shoot it very well. It was a decent shot, but it wasn't really on net, and my team was able to get a save. Right there, I decided to go under and go around the ball because I'd get way more power on it, so that's what I did. Again, my teammate named Whiff Squad, or as a tag Whiff Squad, was going up, so I was like a little skeptical. I made sure I was there. He did miss. I don't think that was in anyways, but it was going to go near the front of the net, so I decided I'm there. Or I decided I wanted to go there and make sure that didn't get scored on. Did not expect that pass middle by the other team, or else I probably would have been there for a shot, and the pass middle from me, both my teammates end up missing it, but it drops down for 0 seconds. It would have been bad, but since it was we go into OT, no big deal. That ball is right in our middle of our the center of our zone. Luckily we didn't get scored on. I don't know how we didn't get scored on. Actually, there were 3 people for the other team there and nobody for us. Pretty lucky probably for that to happen for us, but yep, don't know how that happened. Yeah, so my teammate, he looked like he was hesitant there, so I decided I wanted to go. Kind of brute force my way into that dribble. Probably should have let him hit it. I don't think I should have bumped him out. But it looked like I didn't even know he was going to go for it. So I just decided I was going to make a decision and just stick with it. Being hesitant is probably one of the worst things in this game because, like, you want to just make a decision and stick to it. I'd rather make, like, a bad decision, but, like, go at it 100%, or just, like, be really hesitant and just be in between what you want to do if you want to go or not. And that's probably worse, so I decided I just wanted to take it from him instead of letting him wait. So my teammate's in front of me, so I'm just waiting in back. Just going to sit back and net, make sure that he can at least get the ball out somewhat. And as soon as I get confident in him and move up, he gets a clear out. So I probably should have looked more and waited more, or just been up there in the first place. That was actually an example of me doing the kind of hesitant thing. Hesitant decision making, because it's kind of just made me useless in the play. So right here, it looks like it could have been an air dribble, but it ends up being a pass. That probably wouldn't have worked out how far off it was from the wall, so I just decided to pass it, give it up for my teammate. So I would have had a decent 50-50, but I think my teammate being there made it spike up in the ceiling. We got lucky again that there was nothing really bad going on. My teammate's able to cut in front of me there. He had a better hit than me anyways, because I was kind of just waiting, expecting him to be there. So I didn't want to, like, go commit and then we double commit. So the worst thing, double committing on defense, is a pretty bad thing to do. So I just wanted to make sure that didn't happen. I'm able to get the decent touch over the other defender, and it was so slow though that no follow up, but at least take a player out of the game with me. Makes it easier for us to get pressure at least. But since it's solo standard, I don't know my teammates, we lose pressure a lot. So it's kind of more based off like counterattacks and stuff. That's a ball I shouldn't go up for. I definitely should have stayed down on the ground. It was on the opposite side as well. I know I wanted my teammate to hit that over to me, but if he doesn't hit it over to me, I shouldn't try to make it work. I should just go back. So that's probably what I should have done. Could have been bad for us, but both my teammates were back, and there was no really bad threat that I could see. And right here, that ball's way further off the wall than I thought, but I'm able to take the ball anyways. Get a dribble going. The bump kind of helped me, which is interesting. No boost though, so I just go for a pinch to get as much power as possible, and didn't really pinch it very well. So here my teammate, he's right in front of me, so I just let him go. I go for a really awkward read, but it ends up being alright, and even though my teammate messed up in net, we ended up being alright again. So right there, I decided leaving it's definitely the best bet there, because me hitting it across, a lot of bad things could result from that. And that was actually an example of me not doing what I wanted my teammates to do, which was hit it to them. I just decided to cross it. There was nobody really in the position I shot it to. I think I just tried to shoot, and I hit the wrong side of the net that I wanted. Here I had an open shot, good pass from my teammate, but that was actually a really good save from Haku. I don't know if he just got lucky and guessed, or if he knew where I was shooting, but that was good from him. He was able to just deny the one part of the net that I had a shot on, and that was a good save. Saved them the game real quick. And yeah, I'm just able to go when 3 of the people in the entire game, I think one was my teammate and 2 was the other team. I'm able to just go and get a beat anyways. Yeah, 3 people went for that, but I saw my direction. I had the most speed, I had the most power, and that ball was not getting hit anytime soon, it looked. So I just went, took a power shot. I'm pretty sure the last guy back didn't think that would happen, which, to be fair, I didn't think that when there's 3 people up, the ball would be a straight shot on my own net either. And there we go. We get my Grand Champ promotion back again. So in episode 9, I believe, we got Grand Champ, and then we lost it in the next game by losing 2 games in a row. Actually, we lost it in 1 loss, so like another loss would probably lose it. But we end up getting Grand Champ back again. I'm actually ranked number 29 on the leaderboards. 1325 MMR. This is probably around the same MMR I was when I got to rank 20 in episode 9. But since the leaderboard will gradually go up, my spot on the leaderboard is lower. So it's going to keep getting harder the longer the series goes on to actually get to that skill rating, because the average skill rating is going to go up, and the number 1 spot is going to keep going up and up. But yeah, pretty successful episode after the last episode being pretty bad. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.